DJ Nick Visco. Alongside me, as always, is my trusty co-host, DJ Mike Daly. Tell him what's good, man.
On?
And for tonight, we have very special guests in the building. For one, we have the homie Tima with us right now. Tell him what's good.
What's good?
And we have Chris,
How you doing? What's up?
our R&B vocalist, the first one on the HipHopShop, may I add. So
Awesome.
Congratulations for that. You're making history.
I'm honored to be the first one.
Awesome. Happy to hear that, man. So let's get into the interview right now. The first thing that I want to know about you two is, how did this partnership come about?
Well, I guess I'll start off.
Go for it.
Well, basically, I'm the secretary of this club called Mio, and we were doing these voice competitions, and I was conducting the auditions, and like we got a lot of people, but you know we weren't getting people that really wowed us. And he came in, and there weren't a lot of guys, and we're like, okay, next guy.
Yeah.
And he started singing, and we're like, oh my god.
So right in that moment,
yeah,
you knew.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, like, and plus, like, I didn't tell you this before, but like two of the girls were like, oh my god, he looks so good. I can't. I'm like, yo, he's like the total package. Like, he's gonna make it. So then, at the end of the voice competition, I'm like, take my number down. Like, we gotta work together. We didn't talk for like 2 months, and then like I hit him up, and then.
Wow, all that time with no communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I knew when she hit me up that we were really gonna connect, because once we did meet up, it felt good. It felt like it was the right time to work together.
Right.
You know, so it was just like I was waiting for her to hit me up, but at the same time, it's just I knew when we met up, it was the right time. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So what about Tima appealed to you as far as being a producer goes?
Oh man, I mean, there's so much to her that is just like amazing. You know.
She's crying over here in the corner.
Like, you know, it's one thing to meet people that make music, but when you really see the talent firsthand and you see them working, it's just unbelievable. Like, she can come up with a song on the spot, like on the piano, just messing around, and she just has a really good way of working. Like, when people have their own pace and they can make things happen in their own way, and the way she works, I just find it so interesting. She's really good at what she does.
So where did this work ethic come about? How early did you start with music
Well.
and playing the piano?
Okay. Well, at 5 years old, like I was like the first child, so my mom put me in piano and ballet. Like, clearly, ballet didn't work out, but
Not that good of a dancer?
Yeah.
So if I asked you to break down some moves right now, you wouldn't be able to do that for me?
I mean,
You could break it down.
Yeah.
Come on.
Loki.
Maybe after the break, we'll talk about that, but we'll continue on.
But no, yeah, she put me in piano. She didn't think of anything of it. She just wanted me to like have a trade.
Yeah.
And it kind of stuck. And I didn't realize I started writing music at like 11 and 12 years old. And I started like, writing little raps and stuff like that. And then eventually it kind of evolved, and I realized you can make a career out of songwriting and production. Yeah. And I was just like, this is what I want to do. Like, when I first started production, I was horrible. But the more you do it, the more you become familiar with the programs and the working system. So now I know that's what I definitely want to do.
Now, you told me before that piano is not your only instrument. What other instruments do you
Picked up 8 months ago. So
Alright,
yeah.
so fairly new then.
Yes.
What's your best instrument? What are you the best at?
Oh, piano, definitely. Yeah.
See something and they just, hey, what are you guys working on? You know what I mean? And it's just instant.
Well, I said this before outside when we were talking before we came on the air. I mentioned that you guys reminded me of like a Macklemore, Ryan Lewis kind of combination. What's your response to that?
I like that. That's what I've always liked performance, and I like behind the scenes, but I didn't necessarily want to be like, a singer. So I'm like, who is that? But when, Ryan Lewis and Mark Ronson and like Calvin Harris started coming to the scene, producers that were also performers, I'm like, that's what I want to do. I'm like, but I need an artist. And I found Chris, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. So yeah.
So how long have you guys working together?
Like a month and a half.
Wow, alright, so you guys are still very new at this. But from what I could tell, you're really comfortable with one another.
Yeah.
Which is great. So how many tracks do you have out between you two right now?
Between us two, we're actually dropping 2 tracks tonight on your show, which we're really
exclusive,
excited
baby!
about.
Thank
Exclusive. You guys are getting
Is that her EP?
her EP.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's your own personal EP?
Yes.
That's like that isn't with Chris.
I'm saying if he wants to use it as a bonus track, no problem. But like I know that's definitely gonna be on my EP.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you guys? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
We'll go back to what you were saying just a second. But so this one EP that is just from you.
Yes.
But when are we gonna see a Chris and Tima collaboration album? Is that on the way too?
You know what? It could happen. I think that right now we're focused on just getting these projects done. Like, I always used to be the kind of person to look too far ahead. So I think we're just taking it like in the moment. Like, let's just make it happen. We got a plan, but you never know. You never know.
All right. So your main focus is this upcoming EP that you're releasing right now, which is the compilation album.
Yes. Yeah. Technically, yes.
Anybody from William Patterson who's going to be on this album? Because I know that Johnny Watkins is going to be
Yes.
on it, which I'm excited about.
Shout out to Johnny Watkins.
Shout out to the boy.
No, Johnny Watkins. I'm trying to work with Ty Kelly, who also featured on the song.
Ty
Okay.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Ty Kelly. You're
she's
amazing.
Wonderful R&B vocalist. There's a girl named Sarah Schumann, if she's listening. Thank you. She's a beautiful vocalist. She's not necessarily R&B. It's more like she could sing whatever you bring to her, and she can make it sound good. So we have a song coming out called Michael Street. And I'm still looking for new people. So yeah.
You're really cooking then.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're on the right path. So how many tracks could we expect on this album?
On
this EP, rather.
On this EP, I'm trying to aim for 5 or 6, because I forgot to mention also Justin and Chrissy. I'm also having a duet, a R&B duet, and I want to have like all kinds of like music so people could see my versatility. So I'm trying to do like 6 maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so R&B is where you shine then, from what I'm gathering.
It's my favorite. It's my
your favorite thing
yeah.
to do. But hip hop is definitely up there on your list.
Oh, yeah.
As well, right?
Oh yeah.
You
definitely.
rap now because we have a song in the vault for later on.
Oh my god.
It's called Conversations, correct?
Yes.
So explain to me how that song came about.
Okay, so that song, I heard this song. I don't know if you remember this group named 3T.
I don't.
Okay,
I'm not familiar.
nobody knows them. But back in the 90s, Michael Jackson's nephews, they had a group. And they had this song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I know
all
you're
right,
talking. Yeah.
Okay.
They had this song called Tease Me. And I hated the way they sang it, but the beat was so good. They had this piano riff in it. So then I just copied it and looped it and looped it and looped it. And I just had this beat. And I'm like, I can't just sit on it. And I'm like, I'm not going to sing on it. So I'm like, what else can you do? I'm like, I could rap. So I just rapped on top of it. And I released it. And I'm happy with it.
All right. Well, now that we're talking about it, the only right thing to do would be to play it, right? So let's get into that right now. So here we go. We have Conversations by Tima D coming up right now in the HipHopShop. Keep it locked right here up until 11 o'clock tonight. We have a lot more conversation to get done. So until then, here's Conversations by Tima D. So Chris, you were just telling me about how your family is such an important influence in your life. And that's an awesome thing. How much family do you got, man? Like from South Florida, that's reaching.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of family. I got family in New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania, DR, even Cuba. I mean, everywhere, and they're also awesome, And shout out to my cousin who just called. He's actually like an amazing boxer. Like he's won belts in, I think, England or Europe, somewhere like that. They actually sent him there to go fight, and in Cali too. So just like I'm an inspiration for you, you're an inspiration for me. So my family is definitely the bomb.
That's awesome. All right, someone's calling again. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Caller, hello. Yes. Awesome. All right, so you guys have some great family, obviously. Staying up past their bedtime for you. That's a great thing. So let's get back into the conversation right now, though. So, Chris, you were telling me that you only have a few, solo tracks out right now. Over the next year, let's say by the end of 2016, do you hope to have your own solo project out?
Oh, for sure.
By that time?
Yeah, that's probably the main goal. I'm focused on getting an EP out. Tima's gonna be the main producer for that, and I mean, I hopefully, with God's help, I'll get it out. But that's the main goal, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna make it happen if we stay consistent. I'm
hoping to hear that, man, because I really cannot wait to hear. Exclusively for the HipHopShop tonight, which I'm very excited to play. It's called Feel Good. Before we get into it, caller, I'm sorry, we have to play the song right now. My apologies, can't pick up right now. We'll pick this up later. But Feel Good, explain to me what Feel Good is about.
Well, it's about feeling good now.
I mean, obviously, right?
Well, originally I wanted to write, because I usually write for women, so I wanted to write for a guy. That shows like the fact that I put him in his higher range.
Yeah.
But It was basically, you ever heard that idea that like women fall in love with what they hear and men fall in love with what they see?
What they see.
Yeah, so I wanted to like really exploit that, and like this guy's talking to this girl saying like, I love you, you're awesome, but the way you look doesn't hurt either, you know what I mean? So it's just that, showing that straight lust that he has for this girl. Yeah.
And was this track relatable for you? Was it very easy to record for that reason?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what she said is definitely what I tried to channel, and you know, it's about feeling good. And when we recorded the song, we felt good. So you're gonna be able to feel that when you hear the song. So,
awesome. All right, let's get into it right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is "Feel Good" by Tima D. Oh, that's not the video. This is the Hip Hop Shop. You're rocking right now with DJ Nick Visco. Beside me right now is my co-host Mike Daly, and you just heard "Feel Good" by Chris Herrera with Tima on the production end of things. Fantastic song. Wow.
Thank you.
You have some chops, my friend.
Thanks, brother.
Damn.
Wait, but the real question is, how do the listeners feel? Do you feel good yet?
Do you feel good? Do you feel good?
Let us know by calling in at 973-720-2738. Hopefully we'll have some, easier, ways about the phone this time around. But anyway, man, again, great vocals on that track.
Thank you.
You're able to go high, low. You have a fantastic vibrato. Everything is. We have a caller right now. All right, caller, we're gonna hook you up right now. Here we go. Oh, that's not the right thing. Okay. Caller, you're online. Hello? Hello? What? All right, I guess they're not there anymore. Caller? All right, didn't work. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so much for that. Oh yeah, and by the way, Grace called during our music break. She wanted to shout out you, Chris. So tell Grace what's up.
Yeah, thank you, Grace. Hit my DMs. Thank you.
You heard it here, guys. Plug your Twitter real quick.
I think I'll wait for her to hit me up.
Play it right here. All right.
Nah, not like that. But thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace. I really appreciate it.
That's awesome. All right, so like I was saying before, with your vocal versatility, how long did it take you to develop this kind of sound, man? You sound pretty professional right now. You only been doing it for a little while, you said.
Thank you. Yeah, I think recording, I've only done it for a while, maybe 2 to 3 years, just messing around. I want to give a shout out to Gold X. That's the rapper I started working with, and he really gave me that, he really led me into that whole recording world, so thank you for that. But I think as far as vocals and improving my vocals, that started since I was, like I told you, around 5.
Yeah.
Since then, I always wanted to improve, and I always wanted to add dynamic to my voice. And, years of practice, that's what it took.
Well, you're on the right track so far. Now, I want to talk about the music video that you were telling me about before. What's this music video about? What could we expect from it?
Well, shout out to Trey. Trey's right here right now.
What's up, Trey?
He shot the video. Basically, we wanted to kind of, I said, I like that 90s kind of feel.
Yeah.
So it's a very candid, very documentary style shot. It's just us, walking around New York, us looking like we're feeling good, and it looks like he's carrying a handheld 90s camcorder.
Yeah.
So it's just fun to watch. You're watching a journey.
Right. So in New York, what part of New York were you filming this in?
Well, we started out.
We're Brooklyn.
Yeah, we went in Brooklyn. We got that village area where it was
beautiful.
Yes, a bunch of different landscapes. You got the city, and then you got the artsy parts, and then we kind of worked our way back up to Times Square. So we got the video ends off
of your hair, the engine is a flare, the concentrated stare makes me wanna love.